Welcome to Victor Vern Sports Stat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to our weekly rugby update show. Lots to get in today. Exciting, wonderful rugby weekend we had.
Fantastic stuff, man.
Whew, a lot of sweating by certain teams.
A lot of squeaky bum time, Vic.
Especially your team and my team.
Yeah, but we both won. So
we both won. So
all's good.
So everything's lekker.
Everything's cool, man.
Everything is best. But to all the fans out there, our friends in South Africa, how's it? So let's start. Let's start with a good and a sad note at the same time. Look, Sébastien Chaval.
My favorite French rugby player of all time.
I would go with that as well. Look, he came out a few weeks ago saying that, he's have problems with his head. I don't want to get into too much.
Suffering from
dementia, or I don't know what
amnesia.
Yeah, he can't remember a lot of stuff in South Africa. But he's come out this week and he's kind of given us some hopeful good news. He's feeling well. He's doing well. He just can't remember everything anymore. But he's going off to Manchester in 2 weeks' time, I think it is, to visit the Sale Sharks. They have the 20-year anniversary of when they won the championship with him.
Yeah.
So good to him. But listen here, whatever happens, we wish you well. Get well soon, yes. Sebastian. And what a player.
Allez le bleu.
Allez le bleu. French could use a guy like him, huh? Everybody could use a guy like him.
Everybody could use a guy like him.
So that's just that.
Quick one at the beginning.
Yeah. Listen, for all you guys, you can become members of our show. And what we have at the moment, we have a real cool WhatsApp membership chat at the moment. A lot of the rugby guys are on there. But if you want to become a member, there's the email address. So first you have to become a member. Then send me an email and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group and we can, chat on the WhatsApp. Yeah. It's really cool. A lot of banter going on there. Really interesting stuff.
Especially with you and your best mate there.
Yeah, don't talk about my mates. My mates are not on the show today. But let's start off Super Rugby this week. It was good.
It was good. Super Rugby.
Some surprising results as well. Some disappointing results. Yeah. Some disappointing results in the Super Rugby. But let's look at the results first. On Friday, we did all 5 games live on this channel.
Crazy, man.
The Crusaders beat the Blues 25-22. Now, that was a good game. That was an interesting one.
I thought the Blues played really well. You thought Crusaders out there on top, they should do
the Barrett brothers against each other.
Yeah, they should have won that one easy, the Crusaders, if you're looking on paper. But it wasn't that easy.
No.
It was a kick in the last minute there for the Crusaders.
The Blues have to start coming right soon.
If they want to defend their title.
Yes.
On paper, they are a very good side, the Blues.
We've got a lot of paper teams.
We've got a lot of paper Tigers, yes.
Yeah. Featuring Drua with a good result against the Waratahs.
Up the Island Boys, man.
Well done, 28-14. Disappointing for me, Moana Pacifica. Lost to my Brumbies, but I kind of root for Moana as well.
Big fan of Moana Pacifica.
But they got blanked, man.
Yeah.
Because they just could only play for 5 meters in front of the try line and then they lost it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Moana Pacifica. My team in the Super Rugby, disappointing, yeah.
And then the Chiefs just hammered the Highlanders.
First half it was still 13-10.
Close, but afterwards
it was all Chiefs.
And very good positional kicking from Damien McKenzie. Those little grubbers, those little over the top. That was beautiful.
Fantastic stuff for him, man.
And then a very exciting game, the last one, the Western Force against the Hurricanes.
Yeah, went into that
super point.
Super point, what they call it. But nothing happened there. Kick missed.
Both of them missed kicks.
Both missed kicks. It was a super interesting game.
It has to be a super interesting game. It's in the Super Rugby, my friend.
It's super.
It's all super. And so let's move on to the fixtures of this week. I mean, the Chiefs against the Western Force. That's going to be big.
You can only see the Chiefs in that one.
Then the Reds against the Blues. Not Man United against Man City. The Reds against the Blues.
I think that one's going to be a tight one.
Yeah,
because the Blues got to show up.
Yeah. That game will be live on this channel.
Yeah. And then afterwards, the Battle of the Island Boys.
That is 6:35 Central European time on Saturday morning, also live on this channel. Moana Pacifica against Fiji and Drua. And we have so many guys from Fiji and Samoa and Tonga always on the live game.
Stuff,
I think it's going to be a lot of banter, so check out for that and watch us. Highlanders against the Crusaders. I can't see anything but a Crusaders win. Brumbies, Hurricanes, I think Brumbies too strong for them. Strong for them. But let's have a look at the table at the moment. I mean, look, it's a battle for the wooden spoon at the bottom between Moana and Drua this week.
Yeah.
Chiefs. I think the Chiefs got off this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
Look, it's going to be interesting. Who makes the top 6?
I think Chiefs, Crusaders and Brumbies are a given. So if you look at the table, the Chiefs, Brumbies, and Crusaders and Brumbies, Chiefs, Crusaders, Brumbies are given. They should make it. I think those are the three top teams. The Reds are strong. Let's hope that the Blues somehow rock up.
Why do you like the Blues?
Not that I like the Blues, but on paper they are the reigning champions.
And I'm worried for the two Pacific boys there, Moana and Peach and Drew. I'm worried, but I'm hoping. My hope is still there. But hey, listen here. Talking about hope, I hope you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We're on our way to 50,000. So,
mucho importante.
So help us out there. But let's move on. Rugby. The URC.
Oh, what a weekend that was, Vic.
Nail-biting weekend. Let's get into those nail-biting results. It all started on Friday night with my Sharks. I nearly shat myself. I don't know how we won.
Listen here. That you guys made it that... I'm not going to say it. That interesting was a disgrace. If you saw that lineup is mustard.
Yep.
That's the strongest.
Paper Tigers.
That was mustard, but there's no gel there. There's no clicking. There's no nothing.
Then the next one's a disappointment.
Wait. I'm not finished there.
Oh, okay.
Your Shark boys. The only two guys that played well in that game was Esterhuizen and Hooker.
Yes.
Esterhuizen and Hooker played fantastic.
Ethan Hooker and Andre Esterhuizen.
Yes, they played fantastic. Everybody else subpar, substandard performance.
Talking about substandard.
That was disgraceful.
Talking about disgraceful. What the Lions did on Saturday, our first game on Saturday for the URC, that to lose to Benetton at home in Ellis Park like that is just cack.
Yes, and they had to win every one of the last 4 games. They lost the first one, so I think the Lions are out of it.
But the next game, Stormers against Connacht. Now listen here. We have been discussing bad refereeing the whole season, right? We've said the refereeing has not been up to spot. The URC has not once come out talking about the referee. Now that an Irish team's lost, the refereeing is not up to standard anymore. Funny, huh?
They're funny. But the Stormers played... The Stormers played well.
No. One Stormer played well. We'll get to him afterwards. He played really well.
The defense of the Stormers were
the defense for both teams was atrocious.
But Sasha Feinberg...
We're going to get into Sasha. We'll get to him... we'll go straight to Sasha now. And then we'll go back to the results. Sasha Feinberg gets the gold star from us.
Absolutely.
3 first half tries. He was just on fire.
I've never seen a first half or a half performance like that
from one player. No,
from one player.
No.
He was passes. He was like Magic
I would
Johnson,
have said
man.
it was. No, I wouldn't have said never ever. I would have said it would have been the world's best performance ever had he still made the kicks.
Yes.
Then he missed 3 kicks.
Yeah.
If he had hit those 3 kicks plus the 3 tries, he would have been off the charts.
Off the chart, but it was a fantastic performance.
Definitely. No,
Magic Johnson-esque.
Jordan-esque. Yeah. Vicken-esque.
No,
not really.
No.
So let's go back to the results. Then the Ospreys against Cardiff, 1936. Bad result for the Ospreys. At home, you got to win those games.
I think they're out of it as well. Cardiff Blues with a good result there.
Then the one that the Irish are complaining about as well. The 13. When it happens to us, it doesn't matter. When it happens to them, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Munster, the first ever loss to a South African team at home for Munster. 13-16 against the Bulls.
Bulls, fantastic stuff.
And I actually thought the Bulls didn't play that well.
It was atrocious weather, raining.
It wasn't a good game. It was an interesting game.
Exciting game.
It was exciting, not good.
Not good.
Because of what it meant for both teams in the playoffs, it was exciting.
Yeah. Good result for the Bulls, though. Very good result.
Then the Dragons lose again, 23-31 to the Scarlets. So Scarlets looking good for the playoffs. Tebre against Warriors, 6-40. I didn't see that game.
No, I didn't either.
That must have been a cuck game because just on the scoring there.
I think the Warriors must have also... I didn't have any highlights now. I think
the Warriors got some big games coming up.
No, we'll see that right afterwards.
And then, of course, Leinster just destroyed Ulster as per usual.
41-17.
So, let's go and look at the fixtures of this week. And we start Friday night on this channel with a Moorse game.
Groter Noster game.
Fucking the big ball game.
You
got to have balls like a ball.
Big hairy ball. Yo tengo los huevos grande peludo coming in toro.
Warriors against the Bulls. This is for the second place in the
Yes.
URC. If the Bulls win, I believe they make second because the next 2 games are at home. They don't lose.
They don't lose those 2.
Warriors still got to go to Leinster.
Yeah.
So, big game for the Bulls. The Bulls better turn up this weekend. Then afterwards, Cardiff against Munster. Also, 2 teams vying for playoff spot.
That's going to be a good one too, man.
Lions against Connacht. Must win for the Lions if they want that slim little chance that there still is.
It's a micro chance, Vic. But listen here, if they didn't rock up against Benetton, they're not going to rock up against Connacht.
I don't think so either. Ospreys against the Dragons. Ospreys have to win. Stormers against Benetton. I think it's going to be tough. I think it's a tight one. A win for the Stormers, and I think they're in because they have 3 home games, and they've still got very weak teams to play at the end.
The Stormers are also very sad that they lost Dion Fourie.
We'll talk about him in a second.
What about it? It's painful because he's been a really big part of the team. I think still the Stormers will do it, but it's going to be a close one.
Let's hope Malherbe comes back soon.
Let's hope so, man.
Yeah. Then the Scarlets against Leinster. You cannot see anything but the Leinster win. Ulster against the Sharks.
That's also not going to be an easy
game. It's not going to be an easy game, but if we rock up and we're not paper tigers as we always are.
But you said it already, as we always are.
No, but the Sharks are like a show jumping horse, a good show jumping horse. Only jump as high as you have to. 1 point wins. We will win by 1 point.
You said that the whole season. But hey, it's been like that.
Then I'm going, this is the upset of the week for me. I think Zebre beat Edinburgh this weekend.
That's really possible,
yeah. I think that's one. So just have a look at the well, now let's get to Dion Fourie quickly. He broke his tibia.
I think he broke his tibia.
What is his tibia?
Leg, some part of your leg. I don't
know. Scheiße.
But listen here, he's an old dude.
But so we do say get well soon.
Get well soon, Dion.
Is it the end for him? What is he, 36?
38, I think.
I hope
37, 38.
I just hope he comes back at least for 1 game. You don't want to ever finish your career on an injury.
No, you don't. But he's been a great servant of the club and for the spring. Man, he had a late call. He got his debut with 35. Like,
yeah, pity.
I mean,
pity.
It hurts me, man.
So look at the top part. Let's look at the top part of the United Rugby Championships.
I said the top 4 done.
I think the top 4 done. It still could be interesting. The Sharks, I don't think get into 3rd or 4th or 2nd spot. But between the Bulls and Glasgow, that's the big one this weekend.
That's the big one this weekend to get that 2nd spot. If the Bulls can win, I think they're definitely in it.
If the Bulls can win without Glasgow getting a bonus point, then
it doesn't matter. I don't think Glasgow beats Leinster. So that's done, I think. If the Bulls win this weekend, I think
so for me, the big one, surprise, Benetton doing really well.
Really well. That's good for Italian rugby, Vic.
Cardiff, I mean, is this the last season we see Cardiff? That's another question.
That's another question. They are in big financial troubles.
Munster, the Stormers, that's the top 8 at the moment.
Yeah.
And then if we look at the bottom half of the table, I'll just hit that quickly. There you go. Scarlet is close. Ulster's still in there. Edinburgh's in there. Connacht is still in there. Ospreys are still in there.
I think the Ospreys are gone.
No, and even the Lions, they need 15 points. And they need to hope. They need to hope big time. But I actually I can't see it changing anymore.
No,
I actually think the top 8 is the top 8, and they are going to definitely stay there.
But it's getting interesting. Last 3 rounds, fantastic stuff, man.
Then just while we're still on the URC, I want to talk a little bit All Blacks.
Ooh.
Yeah, All Blacks. This man, Geordie Barrett. There's come news out of New Zealand that Geordie Barrett, I mean, one of the great All Black players for them, he's not guaranteed his spot in the... No one's guaranteed a spot, let's be honest. Yeah. But he has to work a little bit harder and stuff like that because they see the URC as a lesser competition to the Super Rugby. I say, from excitement here, yes. But I don't think it's less. I just think it's a different style of rugby.
It's a totally different style of rugby.
Let's be honest. Who's on top of the league now? The Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Do the Chiefs easily beat Leinster?
No way, man. No.
Do the Chiefs easily beat the Bulls? No. Do they beat?
No.
The Warriors are a funny team. The Sharks, if the Sharks come out of the same team, do they beat the Sharks easy? No. I don't think you can say that.
It's a different style.
I just think they should. They're buggering him around a little bit.
Yeah. They're trying to scare
other players from going abroad.
Going
That's what I think it is. Because now, Rico Ioane also said he's going to. I think they're trying to put a little bit of fear in the New Zealand boys to say
Mark Telea as well.
Yeah.
He's also going to Japan.
So I think that's a little bit the problem. It's scaremongering. There you go. So let's move on to the next championship, the Gallagher Premiership. Also, Premiership, a competition that's in trouble financially a little bit. But let's have a look at the results from this week. The Falcons. Falcons just can't get a win.
No, that's a close one against the Saints.
And then 35-34. The Exeter, I put down Exeter Chiefs because we do have the Chiefs in the Super Rugby.
Yeah.
The Exeter Chiefs lost to Bath 24-26 in a tight one. Two good teams.
Yeah.
The Harlequins got thrashed by the Sail Sharks. I had to put the word sail in there because the true
Call them
Sharks.
just guppies.
Could have called them guppies. I could have called them fucking
Harlequins are in a
sardines.
bit of a slump there. They've lost a couple of games now. Not doing
Saracens beat
Gloucester.
and the Bears lost to the Tigers
Tigers doing well. I think they're going up to second spot in the table there. They're doing well.
in the battle of the strong animals, huh?
Yeah.
The Bears.
Tigers.
And then let's have a look this week. What's coming up? Let me go. There it is. So the Sharks travel to Saracen. Bath travel to the Falcons. Tigers take on Harlequins. Saints and the Bears face off, and Gloucester and Exeter. A lot of good lot of good games there.
Saints Bears should be a good one. Tigers against Harlequins should be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we look at the table at the moment, I mean, it's Bath out front in front of Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, Newcastle at the bottom there, Exeter Chiefs at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Northampton Saints not doing well, but
The Premier League is the Premiership is not doing well, Vic.
it's definitely not one of the top three competitions anymore in the world. I see the French, the Super League, and the URC ahead of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just me.
They have to do
Talking about Allez Le Bleu,
Oui, oui.
the top 14, the Baguette League as I call it, which is very strong this year. Have a look at the results there. I mean, Pau losing to Bordeaux, Castres beating Vaughan, Lyon beating Montpellier, La Rochelle, what is that? I can't even remember. Bayonne, 28-29. Tough one. And then we have
Perpignan against Racing, 28-24.
Toulon against Clermont, 31-24. And at the bottom, Stade Française losing to Toulouse. Yeah, look.
Toulouse is strong.
Yeah.
Toulouse
But
is very
good
strong.
fixtures. I'm not going to go through all the fixtures. It's up there. You guys can have a look at it. For me, the standout fixture
Bordeaux against
La Rochelle. I like that one. And Racing against Stade Française I also like a lot. That's good.
Old Paris affair, that one.
Or Paris affair, yeah. And look, that's the table at the moment. Toulouse, Bordeaux, and Toulon. They are the three main
Dominant
forces, and the rest of them kind of make up the numbers. The champion definitely comes from one of those three.
I'll bet my house on it, Vic.
Don't. We have people that bet you. Don't bet houses. Hey, and now, because we're not a sexist channel.
We're not.
No. I like the ladies. Let's talk about the Women's Six Nations, the Guinness Women's Six Nations to be precise. And those are the results from last week and the upcoming games. So last week coming up now. Wales got thumped by Ireland 14.
The ladies also cack.
The ladies Six Nations is like the men's Six Nations. So Wales are shit.
Okay.
They lost 14-40. England beat Scotland 59-7. Italy lost in a tight one there, 21-34 to France. But the big game is the last one on the list. That's this weekend. Winner takes all. Winner gets the Grand Slam as well.
Oh, nice.
England or France. Italy and Wales are playing for the wooden spoon as per usual, as the men. And Ireland, Scotland, they're making up the numbers. Yeah. But looks good there. Looks good. I'll just put the table up that you do see what's going on. England and France both on 4 wins. And we'll see what happens there. We'll let you know on our next rugby update. Then we're moving to some Springbok news.
Boca!
The Boca. Listen here. We all know Steven Kitsoff has retired, right? This man here.
He's a brewer now, Vic.
He's brewing beer.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky,
Bomb
man.
squad beer, man. Lack.
Okay. He retired because of injury, right?
Yeah.
Now our favorite twat.
Oh, we've got a lot. But this guy is the best.
He's the favorite rugby twat in the world. And now everybody in rugby world is noticing he's a twat. From New Zealand, from Australia, from England, they're all saying he's got to get off the air. I think this man has lost it, man.
Some people lose it sometimes, Vic.
No, he lost it because he come out with a statement saying the bomb squad and Rassie Rasmussen are to blame for Steven Kitsoff not playing anymore and being injured. So the bomb squad is to blame for everything. This man blames everything on the bomb squad. You're just a sore loser, you dumbass. That's exactly what he is. Now he's a sore loser. And of course, that got Rassie angry.
Who? You don't want to make Rassie angry,
And if you
man.
get Rassie, I think if Rassie sees him in the changing rooms, I think he might get, I don't know, tackled.
Rassie's a gentleman, man. Rassie's a gentleman.
Nah, Rassie will get Eben to take care of him.
Take care of him quick.
And Rassie's answer was a very clear answer to this man. Unsurprisingly, you're full of shit.
He is, Vic. He is.
Like we would say in South Africa, for the bottom to the top, full of kak.
Vic, I just think he's putting out shit just to get himself out there.
Yeah, he's clickbaiting.
He's clickbaiting.
He's clickbaiting. He's irrelevant.
A year ago, I wouldn't even know what that
No
was.
one will take you as a coach. You're a shit pundit. You're irrelevant, and now you're just talking shit to make up the
We
numbers.
should actually ban him from this channel, Vic. But
Now we got to bring out the news. Then listen, you guys. Listen, you. This summer there's something special. We're looking forward to this because it's close to home. It's the Under-20 World Rugby Championships in Italy.
get in there, man.
It's in Italy, in a beautiful part of the world. But the games we're going to go to are the ones in Calvisano, Italy. Real small little town.
Ciao tutti.
I'll show you on the map exactly where it is. There you go. Put the red arrow out there. It's Calvisano there. It's 2 hours from Milano, about 1.5 to 2 hours away from Bergamo, close to Brescia, about 1.5 hours from Verona. Parma's in near there. Bologna's in near there. Even Venice is not far away. So we are going to be live for the first game of that championship where South Africa take on Australia.
G'day, mate. Your friends, Vic.
Yes. Our friends. Just want to remind you, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And, guys, our channel is more than just rugby. Remember, football, NFL, basketball, EuroLeague,
Sumo,
darts,
Formula
everything.
1,
Check it out.
Premier League football.
So, let's have a quick look at the pools for that Rugby World Cup. Strong pool A. England, Australia, South Africa, and Scotland.
Okay, Scotland.
But we're going to watch South Africa against Australia. I'll put that up afterwards, show you guys. Pool B will be France, Argentina, Wales, and Spain. And Pool C will be New Zealand, Ireland, Georgia, and Italy. So we'll see that. We are going to go live for the Australia against South Africa game on the 29th of June. So if anybody's in the area, send us a mail. You saw it beforehand in the thing. Send us a mail and we can all hook up before the game.
Grab a pizza, man.
We can grab a slice of pizza and a glass of vino. And enjoy the game together.
That would be cool, man.
All right. Hey, you guys, that's our roundup for this week.
Epic, Vic.
Epic. Fantastic, huh?
Looking forward to a great weekend of rugby. It's going to be super exciting. Friday night starts off there with the Glasgow Warriors against the Bulls.
No, wrong. Starts a Friday morning with the Super Rugby.
Super Rugby. But the one I'm really looking forward to is that game on Friday evening. That's going to be epic. And then on Saturday, the matches. Come on, the Stormers.
So, join us. See you guys soon.
Peace, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.